So I have my chili pepper plants. Chili pepper, I hate saying chili pepper. My chiles in the house. I have plucked a handful from these. Oh, look, I have a nice chile piquin turning red. And I got these. These that have a bunch of them on them, I bought them from Hy-Vee. It's one of the local food stores. But what I'm doing is, look at this. I threw them in hot oil. I'm going to roast them up real nice. This old jalapeno, I had an old jalapeno there. I'm going to throw that in there too. I'm going to throw everything in my Walmart El Cheapo bullet. And I'm going to make a little sauce. And I'm going to make some chicharrones. When you cook up a jalapeno like this in the hot oil, it's called toreando. I guess it would translate to bullying. Or, you know, pretty much taking the bowl out of it or bringing the bowl out of it. It makes it hotter. It brings out its heat. So I'm toreando this. The other ones from the plants, look at this, are nice and toasted, almost burnt, but not quite. So I'm going to throw all of those here in that blender in a second. So what I want to do is those peppers that I'm cooking on the pan, I bought this Tomatillo salsa from the Mexican store yesterday, and it smells absolutely fantastic, and it's delicious. But guess what? It doesn't have a lot of heat, hence my peppers. So I'm going to make it hot, and then I'm going to use it for some chicharrones. Woo! Look at that. I threw all my tomatillo salsa, my peppers and my oil. Focus. There you go. This is going to be great. Wow. Talk about grandma's kitchen. Whew. There's a toxic cloud of capsaicin floating through my house now. And if you're not strong enough, it will make you sneeze. It will make you cough. It will make you hack. So this is after I've run it through my Walmart El Cheapo bullet, my Salsa Verde, and it smells fantastic. Well, you see, the color like that is because of all the air that's cut into it from the bullet. There's still all the chunks from the tomatillo, and everything seems to be nice and cut up. And of course, the bullet isn't a regular blender, but that's all I have for the moment. And God willing, maybe I'll find an old blender in the trash or something. But here we go. So these are our leftover chicharrones from yesterday, from the Mexican store trip. And some nice chunky onion, which I totally love my onion. And we're going to throw these in the hot pan here in a second. Listen. Oh yeah, chicharrones. Now, some salsa. Added roughly about a cup of salsa. Yes, I don't measure nothing, hardly ever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to add half a cup of water because my chicharrones need to soften up so I can eat them in a taco. So I'm going to soften them back up, let the water boil away, and I'll be left with some nice, delicious, soft, gooey, and very, very awesome chicharrones. That smells and looks awesome as it's cooking. Look at those chicharrones, pork cracklins. Oh, they're coming along so nice. See more of the oil and less of the water. If you want to see, look, this is what I'm talking about when we reduce. So once you got it to where you want it, you can leave your pan at a tilt and get rid of that oil to one end and serve your, stuff, your chicharrones. I've got my tortillas from yesterday's excursion to the Mexican store. I'm going to make 3 double tortillas. I like to do them double because they keep the moisture better. Don't ever try to eat these things cold. You're gonna choke to death. It's a corn tortilla. Don't ever accept it cold in any restaurant. My comal or griddle is already preheated and it's at a nice temperature. It's right below medium. We're gonna heat our tortillas and we're gonna move this off to the side. Look, this is what I was telling you. I put it at an angle on my stove. You see all the little seeds from the peppers and all that goodness from the tomatillos, the onions, the chicharrones. So what I'm gonna do is I let it pretty much just drain, you know. I know, I don't want all that oil either. And what I do is I'll flip over my tortillas, heat them up both at the same time. You see what I did? Flip them over and flip them over. You can see the moisture coming off of the tortillas. So you want to warm them up. You don't want to dry them up. Doesn't that make a lovely breakfast taco? Look at that. Oh yeah. Good Lord. So flip them over. Because you have two tortillas, then you flip this one over so that you can flip it back over on the comal, on the griddle. So as I was saying, it doesn't take long to heat up your corn tortillas. I just flip them once. And you don't have to toast these like you do a flour tortilla. What you want to do is warm them up without losing all of your moisture. You see that moisture coming out of them? That humidity? Look at these tacos. Look at that. Oof, good Lord. So here we have 3 Chicharron in Salsa Verde tacos. See if you can see them here good enough. I'm doing a photo shoot at the same time. They are delicious. They are lovely. Look at the onion, the tomatillo, the chicharrones, pork cracklins. Absolutely lovely. I hope you enjoy this.